up, Sauce Friday?
Hi.
It's a Bookend Gaming.
Yes.
And I'm Travis.
And I'm Eric.
And we are playing If My Heart Had Wings.
We are.
I gotta try to remember If My Heart Had Wings.
Right.
Like I want to say like If Your Heart Had Wings.
Correct. Something about boneless wings.
I think on the first playthrough we were just calling it Heart Wings all the time.
Yeah.
Just like Heart Wings, playing Heart Wings.
Sinking fruits.
Of course. We're the
Dior mother.
the Dior mom to a bunch of girls.
Yeah. Sounds great.
And they all have varying personalities and all have the exact same haircut.
They kind of do.
Yeah. Except for Wheelchair Girl. She's got black hair.
That's true. Ooh, extend the little wings which fly in the sky. Highly.
Is that like the Japanese title for this or something?
It could be. Probably. I don't know. It doesn't say anything about heart, though.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's just the saying. It's a subtitle.
Yeah, but it's like, it's the same thing every time. Also, why is this one clear? Oh, I guess the kids can't click on it. My first job as a Dior mother
Chop of the onions.
was making breakfast for the boarders.
Ooh. All right, I made cereal. Munch, munch. It's delicious. You're good at cooking. What was her voice? It was, you're good at cooking. Owie-kun, seconds.
Sure, a large serving, right? You fat bitch.
What the You know it.
I was pretty confident in my cooking. Until now, I'd been living with my father, who had been transferred to the countryside. I was helping with the housework every day. He made me wear a dress. I was in charge of preparing the meals, and I liked cooking to begin with. That's one of the reasons why I accepted the job as Dior mother.
Well, that worked out.
The others don't need breakfast? No one else has come to the dining hall.
I'm not going to eat a boy's food.
Right? Might have cooties. Even when somebody was passing by, they were kind of sneaking around for some reason. Where's the R?
She doesn't herm.
When Kaneko-san looked towards the hallway, the oldest boarder, Yuka-san, who was just peeking here, quickly ran away.
What the hell was that?
Is that a cockroach? That was huge.
Jeez, they're all so innocent. They still ain't used to boys.
I have him here all the time, though.
I am, though.
Yeah. Way better looking than you. But Keifu is a co-ed school, right?
Even if they go to the same school, boys don't see them without makeup and with their bedhead.
I see. They're all wildly unsuccessful at bringing them home. It seems that working as the dorm mother of a girl's dormitory will be a little problematic after all. There was a reason why I accepted the job as a dorm mother at Flying Fish Manor.
What could it be?
Not long ago, the landlord had collapsed.
Oh, no.
Seems that she's pretty old. And on top of straining her back, she also caught a summer cold, which made matters worse.
That's no good.
The landlord immediately started looking for a replacement, but couldn't find anyone. Then she sought help from my mom, who works at the local real estate company. This is one of those properties that my mom manages. She and the landlord are old acquaintances. She picked me for who am I explaining this to? She picked me for this job since I was planning to come back here.
I look at the camera and go, I need Indeed.
Officially, my mom was the one responsible for this place.
And did you do?
In practice, I was carrying out the work of the Dior mother. That was actually the condition for letting me come back to this town. As usual, she was taking advantage of me, but I wasn't really against the idea, so I accepted. If I had known it was a girls' dormitory, I would have certainly refused.
What?
Wink.
Come on.
This place was old and a little far from school, but the rent was cheap. Apart from the food and the administrative expensive, it cost next to nothing.
Nice.
Would have been a bother if they couldn't stay here. At worst, some boarders wouldn't have been able to go to school. That's why they accepted a guy as a temporary dorm mother.
Temporary? You're only going to be here for like 4 days.
Thanks for the meal. Whew, it was good.
It's going to be like, all right, I'm going to leave. And then you just get a phone call. Landlady's dead.
Oh. She is dead.
I guess I live here now. Kaneko-san stacked.
She got hit by a glider.
Stacked up the dishes on the counter and licked her lips in satisfaction.
It kills over 1 Americans each year.
We recovered the black box, and it seemed like she died in a glider accident because the glint off of a wheelchair blinded her.
Yeah. Oh, he left the tool on the on the hilltop.
This old lady just flying a glider around.
Well, everyone will get used to eventually. I have no idea what the fuck my voice is. Okay, then I'm off.
She had eaten it all. Not even a single grain of rice was left. Having people enjoy my cooking feels pretty good. Pretty good. I uttered this heartily. I felt as if I got more praise than I deserved. I need to be degraded. Oops, I'm late. I better get ready for school, too.
Oh, he's got to run out of the door with a toast in his mouth?
When I wake up in the morning,
Feeling
my
like
alarm
P. Diddy?
kicks out a warning. I
Oh.
don't think I'll ever make it on time. Oh, I bumped into Habane-san in the entry hall. I didn't look up what my name is pronounced like.
Right.
She was wearing her uniform and looked like she was about to go to school.
I'm going to school.
Good morning, Habane-san.
Oh, God. Good morning.
Are you gonna go to school? Shall we go together?
Why would you want to do that?
Why? Look,
Because we're going to school.
If you're worried about my legs, it's none of your business.
I wanted a ride. She replied,
Surely you can get there faster than me.
right. I just hop on the back like you're a grocery cart. She replied curtly and quickly went out the front door.
Don't be silly. I have a sidecar.
Wait, I don't have any friends at school, so I just wanted someone to talk to. Apparently, she misunderstood something.
I misunderstood nothing.
I just don't like you.
Boo.
I put on my new uniform and made my way to school.
Mm-hmm.
I was a dorm mother,
We
but
know
also
this.
a student at Keifu Academy. Or rather, the latter was my main occupation. Today was the first day at my new school.
Yay.
I'm not the shy type, but I was actually a little nervous. The school I was going to before was a sports-focused, all-boys school.
Sounds terrible.
Keifu Academy, the school I'll be attending starting today, was an engineering school, and it was also co-educational. Oh, God. As I walked along the streets leading to school, there were more and more groups of people wearing the same uniform.
More like debauchery university. Am I right?
This is a slide against the Lord. I used to live here 5 years ago. There should be some people that I know, but most of my acquaintances went on to regular schools.
Oh.
I wonder if the ones who went to Keifu Academy remember me. Even one acquaintance would make a big difference.
I bet there's one about to appear.
As for bitch-san, I got weirdly misunderstood. Oh yeah, which school does...
It's that beauty!
Which school does... Agia?
Agia.
Agiha? Agiha.
Agia. Yeah, sure.
And the others go to...
Agia?
Ah!
Oh, God! I entered a random battle.
Extreme vertigo. They were my childhood friends. I always played with them when I was a kid. Sorry. They were Agia, Mabu,
My beast.
Mabu, Hotaru, and Anshan.
Mabo. Mabu.
Mutao.
Yeah.
Out of that group, Agia and Mabao. Mabao.
Mabu!
I talk about Mabu.
I think it's Mabo.
Mabu. Hey, Mabu.
Hey, Mabu.
Are the same age as me, but we haven't met in 5 years and haven't really stayed in touch. We only exchanged New Year's cards.
Oh, that's
'Cause
enough.
that's a thing that kids do, I guess. Now that I mention it, I think there was a small message about which school they were planning to enter in the corner of the last New Year's card. What did it say again? Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Oh. What did it say again?
I had a lot of stuff to deal with, and I found it a little bothersome. Save for Anshan, I haven't told anyone that I'm coming back. To be honest, I wasn't even sure how I should act if I saw them.
Well, you better figure it out. Because here they come.
Hang on.
When it comes to Ahigo, she would probably say something like, Uh-huh. Oh.
How do you say it in Japanese?
I don't know.
It's pronounced as aoi.
Owie.
Yeah.
Okay.
How about...
I didn't need all the lead up there, dickhole. Just say the word. When it comes to Agia, she would probably say something like, What? Oh, God. Should I give her a voice?
Why did you contact me?
I know. And should I do a southern voice?
I don't know.
I haven't done British in a while. I'll make her British.
Okay.
She used to look and act like a real tomboy.
Ooh.
When I recalled the past and grinned,
Wow, what a strange coincidental thing that just
Right?
happened.
at the spot where two school routes merged, a girl wearing a Keifu uniform stopped walking and looked at me. The other girls who were walking with her were puzzled and asked her what was going on. However, that girl, as if she couldn't hear them, kept staring fixedly at me. He's got a booger hanging right out of his nose. Her gaze seemed slightly surprised.
It's just hanging right out there.
She's pretty cute.
Ugh.
Without realizing, I'd stopped walking and was looking at the girl as well. I was going to an all-boys school until just a few days ago.
Uh-huh. I'm also a dorm mother.
It's only natural that merely the sight of a girl, moreover a cute one,
I haven't seen any of those so far.
right, not 5, going to school in her uniform made my heart skip a beat. What about
get
those
it.
girls behind her?
Ooh, they're cute too.
Could damn it, I was doing Southern. I started doing Southern. Could it be Owie? Yes, that's me.
I just recently learned how to say my name.
Yeah, I'm trying to learn how to do a British accent. I'm sorry. I was a little surprised when she called out my name all of a sudden, and in such a familiar manner at that. British. Just like my mom. Who could that be?
Hot.
Yeah, it's Owie. No way, it can't be. She called me in a very familiar way again, looking very delighted. Did I know any girls this cute? No, wait. I've seen this face
I
before.
don't think the childhood friend has ever been British before.
No, it's usually like the tall girl. Those eyes that sparkled like a little kid's when she smiled. Could it be Agia? Of course I'm Agia. Have you forgotten my face? While saying that, she briskly approached me and brought her face right in front of mine without hesitation.
What are you doing to your mouth?
You smell good. It was definitely Agia. She's changed a lot, but if I just look at her face, there's no doubt it's her. Are you really that Agia? There's a lot of Agias.
There are a lot of Agias
You're
around.
persistent. Just how many other Agias do you know?
Like 7.
I'm the 100% authentic, genuine Himegi Agia.
Uh-huh.
The other girls gathered around us in a circle and asked her who I was. Agia turned towards them and introduced me. I don't know.
This is Minase Aoi-kun. He's a transfer student. Sachin, you remember him, don't you?
Oh, she's got to be Southern, right?
Sachin replied
No way. This is Minase-kun.
in a soft, surprised voice. That was confusing.
Yeah.
That's right. We were in the same class at one point in 4th grade.
Aoi and I are childhood friends. He used to live here, but then he transferred to another school.
The girls seemed interested in Agia's explanation. They looked at me in anticipation. Nice to meet you all. I'm Manase Aoi.
I will talk
I
eventually.
fucking hit the scroll wheel
Oh.
again. I made a stern face as I introduced myself to hide my embarrassment of being in front of so many girls in school uniforms. Agia, who was looking at me, snickered in amusement.
She's not. She lost her yellow.
Yeah, she lost her vest. I never thought I would be doing self-introduction on the way to school like that, so I was totally unprepared. I just learned how to say my name.
I didn't think there'd be people here.
I'll say it again. Let me do it again. Bitch sans words skimmed through my mind. You've gotten taller. I didn't recognize you at first.
You have a big head. Well, that's just rude.
Your head is big. As she spoke, Agia moved her hand to the top
Your
of my
eyes
head.
make your head look good.
Check the difference in height between us. Our bodies were making contact, but she either didn't notice or didn't mind my erection. I flinched slightly at my erection, but the fact that she was so unreserved actually made me feel more comfortable with my erection.
My erection flinched.
Back in the day, we were going head to head. Boys were so unfair.
Speaking of which, you've also changed. Really? Yeah, you got boobs. She looked at herself as she said that.
You got boobs now.
Yeah, even though you always looked like a boy, now your figure has become quite girly. Look at that body.
Thanks, I work out.
Those were my honest thoughts, but it sounded strangely lewd when I said it.
Well,
I mean, it would have sounded lewd if anybody said it.
Yes.
I thought she would be a little mad for that, but...
Foo-foo-foo. How do you like it? I've become quite the woman, haven't I? Girls don't foo-foo-foo, do they? They hew-hew-hew.
Agia laughed happily and did a little spin on the spot. The force of her turn made her skirt flutter a little.
Oh, dear. Oh, no.
I want to do... Yeah, it's like you're not really Agia. Dazed, I spoke my mind without thinking.
Yay, all right. I'll be someone else then, I guess.
Agia was pleased and high-fived her friends.
Yes. Yes, slap hands.
Seeing her and I
Do the slap hands. It is time. It is time now to do the slap hands. Can we slap the hands? Like you taught me yesterday.
Seeing her in high spirits felt like just like old times. Agia, my best friend from childhood, hadn't changed in the 5 years that had passed. Even though I just said all the reasons that she had changed.
Yes.
With the exceptions of her appearance.
Right.
And her mannerisms.
And everything about her. Actually, a lot of stuff has changed. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Pretty sure she used to be a boy. The lessons on my first day at the new school flew by in the blink of an eye.
Wow.
Between lessons taught in regular schools like language and social studies were classes from a technical curriculum.
Uh-huh.
I learned Linux. I was still in my second year, so I didn't have many of those classes, but it appears that when you reach third and fourth years, they become more numerous. By the way, this was a 5-year school.
Thank you.
In case you were wondering.
who am I talking to?
Because of that, when I was walking through the hallways, there was like a whole year's more rooms.
A whole year's more rooms?
Oh, she's pretty.
Oh my god.
It's probably due to the sad nature of my former all-boys school, but I couldn't stop my eyes from following the girls as I walked past them.
That's a statue.
Ho ho. So you've already checking out girls?
No, that's not it. I thought that they looked really grown up, that's all. I thought it was my mom.
Aren't the seniors from the 4th or 5th years?
So yes, they're grown up, I guess.
At our age, a gap of 3 or 4 years can be pretty big. The upperclassmen look very mature. That is very true. I remember being a freshman when my older brother was a senior, and it was like, God, they're all so giant.
Right, senior girls. There was like, no way. That's unapproachable.
Just that Beth girl that everybody wanted.
Sure.
You know the one. I'm not going to say her last name, but her name was Beth.
Okay.
She just had the biggest boobs, so of
Yeah.
course every freshman boy was like, she's the one for me.
Also, even though this is a technical school, technically this is a school,
It is technically a technical school.
the percentage of girls is pretty high.
Oh no.
Yeah, more girls don't need to get into STEM. Huh? Why is that?
Because this is an anime.
I asked without thinking, and Agia looked at me as if she wanted to call me a pervert.
When the school was rebuilt, they made some efforts to get more female students.
Uh-huh.
So they put Twilight posters all over the walls.
It worked. Like wonders.
I'd heard about that before I transferred. They increased the number of courses for girls and asked famous designers to design the new school building. Girls love building designs. It's said that thanks to that, the ratio of boys and girls is about 50-50.
Perfect.
Became one of the selling points of the school. Our school dances are perfectly symmetrical.
Yeah, they just open the pamphlet and it says 50-50 boys and girls.
Yeah.
That's like the first thing.
It's like you apply and it's like, sorry, we don't have a girl to go with you. So
Right. Did you
can't-
bring a girl?
Yeah. You ain't getting in here without a girl, especially with them shoes on. Knowing that I had been wavering before I decided to transfer here. I'd like to think it's inevitable for a former all-boys school student. By the way, it was lunchtime, in case you were wondering. It was in the middle
By
of
the way.
around the school building. It's like he's this is like a How I Met Your Mother situation or something.
Yeah.
Where he's like regaling us of his high school days.
Okay, that's what's going on.
This school building's amazing. At the beginning of every episode, I should just be like, kids. The school itself was pretty old.
It looks pretty new.
Since it was a special kind of school, it looks like something out of Mass Effect.
Yeah.
It was naturally pretty famous in the local area. I've known about it as well since I was little. The school building has been rebuilt over the last few years, with the renovations divided into several stages. The work was completed just 1 year ago.
Ooh.
It's said to be designed by famous designers, like I said earlier.
It's not, though. It's just said to.
They just said that to get more girls here, I guess.
Right.
The design featured many curved lines.
Oh.
Cool.
I get it now.
Like a girl. So its appearance was quite different from what it's generally associated with the word Huel.
The roof looks like a Pringle.
Yeah, it kind of sucks. We can't get up on the roof.
Yeah.
How are we supposed to, like, have deep conversations? Felt like I had entered some kind of sci-fi setting. We'll have to do it in the glider.
Ooh. She'd like that.
The facilities are first class too. It has air conditioning and it's
Oh,
completely
good.
barrier free, so anyone can spend their school days here at ease. Anyone can just break in anytime they want.
Right, but at least there's free air conditioning.
Barrier free? That's right, bitch. AKA Hobbit Katori should be somewhere in this school.
But Aoi, you really have changed.
Agiga.
Ahigo.
Everybody's name starts with an A or a K. Who was walking by my side muttered as she looked at my face.
In the past, your face was cuter, but now it looks kind of rugged.
Oh, is that bad?
Yeah, but my mutton chops are coming in kind of patchy.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, same to you.
Hey, I don't look rugged. I shaved my mutton chops.
If she knew what I thought, if she knew that I thought she's cute when we met on the way to school, she'd never stop joking about it. So I kept quiet about that. I think you're ugly.
Yeah, you're so ugly.
If I hadn't heard it from Anchan, I wouldn't have recognized you.
You heard it from Anchan. You talking shit? Yeah, that you were coming back. By the way, I was in the same class as Agia, in case you were wondering.
Herm.
She knew. I'm just start adding that to the end of sentences. She knew that I might be coming as a transfer student, so she wasn't all that surprised by her encounter this morning. Aoi, you should have contacted me and told me that you were coming back. Sorry, I didn't know you were here.
I just thought about it.
Yeah, as for Anchan, he wasn't really my older brother or anything.
Facebook isn't around yet.
He was our childhood friend, but since he was much older than us, we nicknamed him Anchan.
Anchan.
Even though he's not related by blood, he's just like an older brother to us. Agia glared at me and grumbled as I tried to laugh it off. The old me would have made you taste that axe body spray bomber punch.
Yeah. What does that mean?
She didn't actually hit me, though. While we were talking, we went back to the classroom.
I do have an axe now.
That's kind of hot. Redhead with an axe. The classrooms weren't exactly normal either. Also looked like something out of Mass Effect. Or the classrooms in Final Fantasy VIII for some reason. I felt a little uneasy taking lessons here. Oh, wow, the whole thing, actually. I said that, and I was like, wow, this does seem like a garden. Like, did you play Final Fantasy VIII?
Only a tiny bit.
The school you go to is called a garden, and it looks like this building. Felt a little uneasy taking lessons here, but I'll probably get used to it sometime soon. By the way, there's a girl in a wheelchair in this school, right? I bet she has a hell of a time getting up this. Her name is Bitch San. No, I mean Habane-san.
Right. Forget the bitch San thing.
I asked Agia as we returned to our seats. I didn't ask what year she was in, even if it wasn't the same as ours. I thought Agia would know her. Yeah.
Don't talk to that bitch.
That was quite an evasive response for Agia. It wasn't just her. Other people who were sitting nearby and overheard our conversation also seemed to be feeling kind of awkward.
Ableists.
If you're asking about Habane-san, she's in our class. It looks like she didn't come in today. After Agia said that, someone added, "You meant today either, right?"
Who was that?
The way she said that seemed quite harsh.
Someone just peeked in the door.
That can't be. I mean, I wanted to say that she had left the dormitory this morning in her uniform, but I bit my tongue. Ow, fuck.
Also, this is the first day, so how...
Yeah, why am I trying to rat people out?
Why would they be like, she didn't come again?
Oh, yeah.
Isn't this his first year?
Unless, like, he started late or something, I don't know.
Well,
because
maybe.
the atmosphere was rather strange. Actually, she's been absent from school all the time recently.
He must be new.
It seems that her health isn't too good.
Maybe he came in, like, during a semester.
Yeah, possibly. Poor health?
No, she's a bitch.
Yesterday, she went out to the Windmill Hill, and later she was chasing that duck around the halls of the dormitory. And this morning, she was wearing her uniform as she left the dorm. Didn't look sick to me. Is she skipping school?
She's really sick. Phlegm everywhere.
She's so cool. However, our classmates' reaction to our conversation was even more worrying than Habane-san's absence. It seemed that even Agia wasn't telling me everything.
Got a flat tire again.
But I don't really know the situation, so I can't say anything.
Oh, Yamato!
Hey, buddy boy! Could you lend me
your English
We're
dictionary?
not doing that. That is not his voice. Just when the awkward mood had faded, a carefree voice resounded. A somewhat frivolous guy appeared in the entrance of the classroom and called out to a guy from our class. Oh, good timing. Hey, my boo!
Your boo? What is it, Agia? You want something?
God. A guy called Mabu entered the classroom. Eric Han.
Eric Han. Eri-chan is in a bad mood because I'm getting along with you so well. It might be a jealousy thing, right?
Glasses are too small for your face.
My mouth looks like a Nike swoosh.
Just do me. Whatever, come over here.
Ah, fuck. Who's this? A transfer student? Agia looks pretty cute, but she's like a dude on the inside, so watch out.
I've been in there. Agia and I both looked blankly at him for a moment.
Oh, what?
Long time no see, Mabu.
It's a mabo.
He made a puzzled face when a transfer student suddenly acted so familiarly with him.
Are you acting so familiarly with me?
It's me! Have you forgotten me? This is Japan. I know a lot of me's.
It's me, you say. Wah, you're Aoi?
I looked at Agia and she... Heh. Looks like she didn't tell him anything because she wanted to surprise him. What a bitch. This slightly frivolous guy was Tasaki Masatsugi, a.k.a. Mabu.
Oh, that's a lot easier to say.
It's Mabu! He was our childhood friend.
Whoa, why is Aoi here? Wait, a transfer student? Huh? What?
I have a feeling you gave him Kenji voice last time. I'm just having like a weird feeling that
Probably.
I think that's what... You're way too surprised.
Of course I'm surprised. What? Like, oh my god.
You seem well, Mabu. You're going pretty tall. Masatsugu... What?
Masatsugu?
Salt goo used to be really small.
Salt
but now
goo.
he was about as tall as me. It's not the same kind of changes with Agia, but it looks like he's grown about twice the size in the 5 years that have passed since we were kids, and his tits aren't as rockin'.
Right? You too. Your tits are rocking.
We firmly shook our right hands.
Don't fucking touch my left hand.
It was just a little greeting.
Oh, are we doing the clap hands again? Is it really you, Aoi?
Yeah, I'm back, Mabu. I'm never gonna not call him that.
Welcome back, Aoi.
Oh, did you stub your toe? This time you gave me a full-on hug.
Shake my hand too hard?
Hey! Yeah, that's what you call passionate friendship. It's guy love. That's all it is. It's guy love. He's mine, you're his.
Do what now?
Wait, that was confusing in third person. We were the only ones who thought so. All of the girls around us were totally freaked out. Ew, boys hugging.
Ew. I missed you, ow.
I missed you so much.
I missed you. Oh,
I love you.
oh yes.
What?
Ignore that last part. I take that back. You traitor.
You are totally not balling. Mabu suddenly backed off and pointed his finger at the tip of my nose.
You know, the more...
What is this all of a sudden? Boop.
He thought you could just go ahead and leave without even contacting me. Do you even know what Ahigo and I have been through, you jerk?
We're just never going to say the names right this one. Uh-huh. Don't mix me up in this.
Even so, how dare you?
I'm sorry, but I couldn't help moving away. I'm like 16. If you want to complain, go talk to my dad.
I will.
I'm going to tell my dad. I thought about writing a letter, but it was kind of embarrassing. I don't know how to write. We were both at fault for not contacting each other to begin with.
You traitor, I'll never forgive you. I hate you, you idiot.
I brought Pokemon cards. I forgive you. Saliva flew out of his mouth as he emphasized that. I don't know, emphasized that. Why does that sound weird? After that, Mabu forgot all about borrowing the English dictionary and stormed out of the classroom. I don't remember him saying anything about an English dictionary.
Me neither.
Is he a little kid?
Doesn't he know that classes start now?
This is not how school works. You can't just come and go as you please. It wasn't just us. Everyone in the classroom was shocked. I thought this might happen. That's why I didn't tell him. If he had known, he would have gone full throttle like that from the beginning. And I wanted to see you kiss.
That was pretty funny, actually. Ahiu.
I think that was the right decision. You have my thanks. I didn't say it out loud, though. Even so, he did seem really upset about it.
Can we hug like that?
He recently got a girlfriend, and he's really into her, and I lost my nose.
I just threw that last part in there. I felt like you should know.
When we were kids, he was always calling out, "Aoi, Agiha, wait!" and followed us everywhere. It's fine, soon he'll be like before. After all, that guy really likes you, Aoi. Don't say it like that, it sounds gross.
Ew, it was just a hug.
Really, I think it's cute. I'm really into Yaoi. I mean, Aoi.
Owie, I mean.
While we were talking, the bell sounded, which marked the end of lunchtime.
Oh, okay.
Everyone put away their lunchboxes and got ready for the next lesson.
So did you just, like, do that in the middle of class?
I guess. There's never ever students in any of these.
It said there were lots of students in
Or
here.
not students, teachers.
Well,
Sorry.
that's true. They just all came here to sit down and...
Mutao is the only teacher
hang
in
out.
any... I guess the art teacher was also in that game. Agia was also going back to her seat, but she stopped halfway and came back. What's the matter?
That was you.
Oh, what's the matter? Sorry, everyone's name starts with an A. Agia lowered her voice, watching out for those around us. I was wondering, why do you know Habane-san? Are you fucking?
Yeah, we're... I mean, no, we're...
My mom asked me to be the dorm mom of the student dormitory. and were fucking. I also lowered my voice so that those around us wouldn't hear it.
The dorm mother?
Abane-san is living there.
I see.
Oops.
Oh. Ooh.
My mom asked me to take good care of her.
By
So
fucking.
I fucked her. I think your bow slipped. It's not really doing anything for your hair.
Yeah.
Even if she hadn't, I'd be worried about her anyway.
It's merely for decoration.
When she heard my explanation,
Oh, it's a butterfly. Get it off.
when she heard the explanation, Agia
I
started
said
thinking
petting
about
her the whole
something.
time. Why didn't you tell me?
Her expression was somewhat dark.
Everyone's worried that if it continues on like this, she'll stop coming altogether. It looks like she's not really enjoying school.
We're in fucking middle school, high school, or we're in high school or whatever. No one is. It looked like she couldn't believe someone could dislike school. You seem to enjoy it.
Me? Of course I do. School is fun after all.
I guess. It was still my first day at the new school, but I was enjoying it quite a bit as well.
You can't spell school without cahool.
I guess that's true.
I guess you're right.
I see. So that's how it is.
I guess Agia was satisfied by my explanation, as she returned to her seat while muttering something.
Fucking bullshit. They didn't kiss.
After school,
Ooh.
I was
Clubs.
alone and was wandering around the school building. I wanted to take a look at some of the club activities. God damn it.
Oh, no.
Film studies, drama club. There's even an RC club.
Nice.
Literature
Do
club.
they race Do they race cars, or do they just drink a bunch of RC?
Oh, either way, I'm in.
Yes.
I actually hate RC cola.
I love RC cola.
As expected from a technical school. I looked at the sports grounds from the window. The sports clubs were practicing in the heat. All of them were terrible.
I'm a dorm mother.
Compared to my school, it's pretty calm. Sports clubs at my school were taken very seriously. The sight of training before a match was one of grueling harshness. Wait, why did I say my school there?
Why did I say anything?
I'm a student of this school now. I made it.
I'm a silly Billy.
I'll go take a look. You guys playing sports?
Sports balling over here?
I went down next to the playing field to watch the sports club practicing. I immediately felt like joining the practice myself, though, so I decided to leave.
Ooh, they're taking the hoop puck to the goal.
Woo! 4 points! Touchdown! The doctor said that light exercises shouldn't be a problem, but... Are we playing Catawa all of a sudden?
I think we think we yours.
I tried stepping firmly with my right foot, and I didn't feel any discomfort.
Uh-oh.
A group from the baseball club was returning from the off-campus running course and entered through the school gate.
Oh, Minase. You're Minase, right?
The one who called out to me was my old acquaintance.
Was it?
It's you, Taguchi. Long time no see.
So you came back. Have you decided which club you want to join?
No, not yet. I'm taking a look around right now.
Join the baseball club. You become a regular in no time.
I think it's called a baseball bat. When I was a kid, I often played baseball in the park. Some of the guys I used to play with back then were now on the baseball team. I'll think about it. I responded casually. The baseball club members repeated their request and turned back towards the sports grounds. Baseball or whatever. Anything would be fine if only I could move my body normally. As I grumbled to myself, I didn't want to be anywhere near the sports grounds anymore, so I went the opposite way and entered the path leading behind
What
the
a weird
school.
thing to just bring up, like, now.
Yeah, you see, he's interacted with a girl in a wheelchair multiple times, and he's never thought to himself, "Oh yeah, I have an issue. I hope."
Right.
Like, not that you know what I mean. Like, why would he not think about it at any point? I walked around the rear side of the school grounds for a while. The rear garden. Well, even if it was called like that, it looked like it hasn't been maintained at all. It's just an empty space overgrown with weeds. Where's the gardening club? In that empty space, there was a lone
They're
garage.
spending all their time on the front garden.
Right. I mean, I've fallen into that trap.
Yeah. We remember this room. It's the
Yes.
glider.
Hello, I'm coming in. It looked like no one was there, but I called out before going inside just to be sure there was no one in their underwear.
I always do that.
I wonder if this place is also used for some club activities.
It's the underwear club.
Or maybe it was used for classes? The shelves that covered the walls were crammed with many tools and parts. I don't even know what would be used for.
What could they be used for?
In the center, there was a huge object covered with a sheet.
It is the glider.
I bet it's a bed.
No, wait, it doesn't have wings, though. Oh, they're on the side.
Yeah, 'cause my heart has them.
Oh.
The feelings that had welled up in me when I watched the sports club practice were strangely subsiding while I was here.
Sports club.
The tools and the dimly lit garage Must have reminded me of the times when I was tinkering with my bicycle.
I like to ride my bicycle.
What's this used for?
I like to ride my bike.
I quietly walked around the garage.
Jesus. I kind of just spun, actually.
It's pretty spacious. There's even a tea set here.
Woo!
With warm tea. Is this mine?
Who put this here?
There was no doubt about it. Someone was using this place. And I was going to get to the bottom of this. Feels strangely comfortable. I guess one of this clubs must... Whoa! Someone's here.
Yeah.
In the kitchen with Dinah. I was so surprised I felt like my heart was about to jump out with wings.
I am woman.
Hear me draw with mechanical pencil. The person who was there seemed like she hadn't noticed me at all. She was staring at blueprints placed on some sort of drawing board and was groaning for some reason.
Damn.
Holy goddamn. You might need a longer tie. I'm sorry for letting myself in here. I'll be going now. It's no good. She didn't hear me. I mean, it must be. She's not ignoring me. No one would do that. She stared at the blueprints with extremely serious eyes. She looked like she was concentrating really hard.
Well, she is defying gravity.
I didn't know what to do, so I just looked at her from the side. How much tape does that take?
You could, like, hold a bowl of cereal up there.
Right? Or a thing of the
My penis!
A boba drink. Yeah, now that I looked closely, she was really beautiful. Wait, why am I staring at her? Probably because she's really beautiful.
Probably.
Flustered, I looked away. However, it looked like she still hadn't noticed me, so I took another glimpse.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Oh, my God, she's like 80% boob.
Why is her left arm so much shorter than her right?
Wow.
It's closer to me. This doesn't make any sense. She looks quite mature. Is she a fifth year? She's so pretty.
I'm a first year.
I'm a mother.
Oh.
Habane-san was lovely too, but this person was different. She had legs. She had a mysterious charm.
Huh?
How charming. Oh, Jesus Christ! I'm sorry!
Jump scares.
Oh, she comes in with a steel chair! Whoos! Suddenly, she stood up. I'm sorry. I averted my eyes and apologized without thinking. She went straight at me.
Is this going to be another voice?
Passed by my side and grabbed a big, thick book from the shelf.
I'm just here looking at books. It's just book time. It's book club book time.
I don't know, like... Do you want it or you want me to take it?
Yes! That's it!
She found something after flipping through just a few pages and went straight back to her seat again.
Okay, you can leave now. Foo-foo.
In a good mood, she swiftly stared at drawing the plans. The pen was making brisk, swishing sounds as it ran across the sheet.
Foo-foo.
The mature air she had until just now completely changed. Wait, is that the Star Wars theme? You ever, like, those people who, like, draw, like, when they're writing it, like, sounds like a song? When she smiled, she looked quite childish. Her eyes that were fixed on the plans seemed filled with crystal clear purity.
Unlike myself.
They were also closed. Those eyes were like those of an innocent child who believes that the world is full of wonderful, glittering things.
There we go.
Her hand stopped. I didn't miss that timing.
I don't know.
Excuse me.
I give up. I'm bad at this.
Dude, I don't. I'm trying to think of like other girl voices you've done.
I don't know.
She finally noticed me.
He's talking about your movies.
I mean, give one a fucking your voice. Doesn't matter.
Oh, hello.
Even though I had appeared so unexpectedly, she didn't show any signs of caution. Still in a good mood, she smiled and greeted me. Hi.
You're very pretty.
I managed to greet her all right, but I couldn't find any words to continue the conversation.
I forgot how to speak human. What's the matter?
You're pretty. I'm sorry that I let myself in here.
I'm sorry you let yourself in here too.
I just transferred here today, so I just figured I'd walk wherever. I was taking a look at the club activities, and I stumbled in here. Got a little carried away and said more than necessary, but she didn't seem interested at all. I'm a dorm mother. She was looking at me as if she wanted to ask, what about it?
You're a dorm mother. I don't... no, that's just British. I don't mind that you let yourself in here.
You're Southern, fuck. She said that... I haven't taken Southern yet. She said that somewhat bluntly, but it seemed she wasn't angry. She has a strange way of speaking.
She does.
Southern.
It's like she can't figure it out.
Well then, I better get going now. Sorry for the intrusion. Bye.
Wait.
When I was about to leave, a miserable yet grand sound echoed throughout the garage. Quack. What was that noise? Must have been the wind.
I'm hungry.
That was your stomach? Jesus, she said in a weak voice.
I farted.
That beautiful girl then held her stomach and collapsed onto the drawing board right before my eyes.
She's dead.
Oh my god, no one's gonna believe that I didn't kill her. That sound just now, it was your stomach? We were inside the garage, so the sound echoed like crazy. It's almost like a roar of a monster.
Do you have any Tums? I need like 12. Looks like my body just remembered it's hungry.
She tried to get up unsteadily. Apparently, she didn't have enough strength, so she slumped down, laying her cheek on the drafting board again.
Oh, it's the drama club.
Would you like to eat this? What are you pointing to, Allie? I took some bread out of my bag. I thought I'd get hungry if I only had a lunchbox. So I brought some melon bread during a lunch break. Oh, God, you're right next to me. Her eyes sparkled as if she was an explorer who had discovered treasure in a secluded cave.
Can I?
Go ahead.
Arigato.
She took the melon bread, immediately opened the wrapper, and bit into the contents. Was there melon in it? I'm allergic. She was devouring it greedily while scattering.
This isn't melon bread, is it?
Just like full of bread, spitting everywhere. Because I can bring out hives right melon. Like, it was really delicious.
Yummy, yummy. I only have a 2-calorie intake for a while.
The oldest one has like the giddiest voice.
Sure.
Could it be that she's poor? Gross.
Yeah, sick.
The fact that she was so delighted just by something like melon bread was quite worrying. She didn't pay any mind to my pitying gaze or compassion and just ate up the high-calorie melon bread.
Oh, that was delicious.
She murmured happily at the peak of joy. She looked like she was mulling over the taste of the melon bread in her mind.
The sugar is going to my brain.
Oh, do you have the diabetes? She said as she turned back to the drawing board.
Ooh, renewed confidence.
She then resumed drawing the plans with incredible energy. It's a good thing that fucking push-up bra is working quadruple time. Otherwise, you would be rubbing this
No
paper
kidding.
all over the place. Based on her earnest expression, it seemed that she had already forgotten about me. What a strange girl.
I kind of
Very
like her.
strange, actually. Well then, I'm gonna... better be hitting that old dusty trail.
Good.
She probably didn't hear me. Obviously.
Get out of here.
I mean, with a line like that, a sheet of cream.
Right?
I took the melon bread wrapper she had left behind and put it in my pocket. Then I turned to leave. Why am I always picking up everybody's trash?
Good thing I didn't pull out the Let's Mosey.
I reluctantly left the peculiar atmosphere of the garage behind me.
Wait, one more thing.
It's actually called a garage. It's not a garage. I almost said it wrong again because I've all for like my entire life I've just jokingly called them garages to
Yeah.
the point that I always just say it instinctively.
Right.
It's like, oh, I got to get it out of the garage.
It's like when I say Mario Brothers, because I can't believe that anyone says Mario.
Yeah, but then you just start. It's when you ironically say something all the time, like "Let's fucking go," and then all of a sudden it's in every one of your fucking videos. Well, I guess I'll head back. By the time I finished checking out the clubs, the sky was orange and it was slowly getting dark.
That was it. You checked out like 2 clubs and said no.
That's all I need. I was just looking for a big-breasted woman.
Found
There
one.
you are. Agia was at the school gate.
Where's your melon bread?
As soon as she saw me, she pointed the cell phone she was holding at me. Pew pew! I thought that you were still here. We could return together. I called you several times, but you didn't answer. I had told Agia that I would take a look at the club activities before leaving.
You went and looked at that giant-breasted bitch, didn't you?
No! Can you look at the call history? I can't. I left my phone at the dormitory. Why? That defeats the purpose of having a cell phone.
I mean, she's right, I guess.
Isn't bringing cell phones prohibited by the school rules? What are you, a fucking knock? That's
Yeah.
true, but nobody actually follows that rule, you know. So it's okay as long as you didn't get caught.
Correct.
In my case, it wasn't that I cared about the school rules all that much. I'm just scared all the time. Moreover, I just found it bothersome to carry a cell phone around. My dress doesn't have pockets.
Right? Where are you going to keep that?
Even though I finally got your number, it's meaningless.
Where did you get my number?
How do you know my number? 5 years ago when I left Gara, I was still just a kid, so I didn't have a cell phone.
I'm just a kid.
That has been all over the internet. I got it from Anchan earlier. He gave me your email address too, so I can bombard you with texts.
What an asshole.
Don't do that. It'll be a bother. And it cost me like 10 cents per text message. Writing text on a cell phone was too fiddly and bothersome, so I didn't really like it.
Takes forever with that T9.
But Iggy apparently ignored what I said. She started walking on ahead. Okay, let's head back.
I will text you. Oh, fine,
I've
I
already texted
guess.
you like 17 times.
God.
I've got a lot of memes to share.
Yeah.
How was your first day at your new school? Seems like an interesting school. It's really curvy. It was different than the sports schools.
You mean the school, right?
Or regular schools. Had a unique atmosphere. Everyone looks like they enjoy it, and it's, how should I put it? Like they come here to hang out. There must be nothing to do in this town.
Right.
You could say that. Everyone comes here because there are things they want to do. Things they want to do, huh?
Like go to school?
I mean, the school is 50-50. Of course there are things they all want to do.
Right?
Have you found a club you want to join?
No.
I'm not really sure. There were a few that seemed interesting, though. The sports clubs here aren't that great, so you might find them kind of lacking. What do you do, Agia?
I'm in the sports clubs.
I'm in the robotics club. We make robots and enter contests.
Oh my god. Do they fight?
It's called Robot Wars?
Yeah.
Robots? That sounds fucking awesome.
Right?
In your case, Howie, you're always welcome. We always need target practice. Yeah, I'll think about it.
We found the perfect girl for Thomas.
Well, then I'm going this way. That's why he requested it. Because this is about where we got.
I think so.
In the 6 episodes that we did. I'm pretty sure, like,
this is it, yeah.
It was around here. Isn't your place that way?
How do you fucking know where I live?
Did I hit the scroll wheel again? I gotta turn that off. Oh, I moved. Didn't you know that Kazumi's shopping district is gone now because of the redevelopment?
Of course I didn't.
No way. Seriously?
Ah!
Where did Spencer's go, though?
Right?
How am I going to get a comically large shot glass that says, this one's for Saturday?
I'm not going to go to Hot Topic. They redesigned.
Hot Topic doesn't even have the sex toys. They've made a huge shopping mall. Oh, thank God. Spencer's is saved. My family's shop has moved there, too. It's called Spencer's. I'll take you there when we have the day off. Well, then, see you tomorrow. Hey. What?
I don't know. I didn't think you were going to turn back around.
I didn't plan for this. Turn around again, and I'll yell at you again.
Yeah. Do it really fast, though.
Thanks for everything today. It's fine. It's fine. If you just treat me to a parfait next time, that'll be enough.
A parfait?
Everybody likes parfait. You never say, oh, you want to go get some parfait? And they're like, oh, I don't want no damn parfait. Parfaits are delicious. Wait, that's...
Why did you just quote Shrek?
Well, because we're in high school. You act the same as in the past.
But it's 2012.
Exactly. Trek quotes are forever, all right? Yeah. That's a huge relief. Foo-foo, same here. I'm glad you haven't changed apart from your appearance. Oh, and said appearance isn't that bad either, you know. I'll leak some classified information. Just today, various girls were asking me about your phone number.
I didn't give it to them.
It's got way too many 3s in it. Seriously? Yeah, it's like 34334. What the fuck is that? Correction, you've become quite the pervert.
I didn't do it. They're the ones perving on me then.
So what? That's because at an all-boys school, I got in trouble for perving on. I didn't have any contact with girls. Well, it proves that you're a healthy young man. You've grown up since we last met. Agia said that happily. So have you. To be honest, I thought she would have grown up to be more rough and tomboyish. I have. This is awkward. I'm just gonna walk away.
I'm just gonna kiss you and walk away.
Agia smiled in silence. Looking at that innocent smile reminded me of how Agia was when she was still just a kid.
She's just a kid.
Welcome back, Owie. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Yeah. Foo-foo, see you tomorrow, pal. Ow, what the fuck? God damn. Is that the axe thing?
She punched me in the face.
Ow!
Owie!
Mom, I'm gonna tell on you. She slapped my back with all her strength. See ya.
I have to pretend that didn't hurt.
Big wave and turned around the corner. Once she turned around the corner, I let the tears flow.
Yeah.
Ouch! That fucking bitch. She might have gotten a little cuter, but she hasn't really changed on the inside. Welcome back, huh? Her attitude hasn't really changed compared to the past. I just said that. That improved my mood a little.
Ah, we did it.
We did do it.
Oh.
Was that a chicken? He just thinks every bird is a chicken. All right, that's an episode, though. Oh, man. Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure this is, like, where we stopped at the end of the...
I'm sure.
Like, the first playthrough. Because we were doing, like, 15-minute episodes.
Yeah.
So, we did, like, six or seven or whatever, however many we had done.
Well, nowadays, that there was enough for 2 episodes.
Yeah. Nowadays, everybody want to talk like they got something to say, but nothing comes out when they move their lips. Just a bunch of gibberish, and motherfuckers act like they forgot about Dre.
They did. And I got nothing else to add to that.